Welcome in, y'all. This is Sports Nation going live. It's your boy Webb, the host. We have a very special guest today. But before we get into that, we want to set the tone, let y'all know how we feeling out there, all right? This how we feeling. Okay, now we have DT. DT, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What it do?
Welcome in, DT, y'all. DT, we gonna start this off, man. Just say how long you been in Sports Nation.
Shit, I've been in Sports Nation about 4 or 5 years.
So it's cool to say you a vet. Is it safe to say that?
Of course.
You a OG in this shit.
That's P3, baby.
Can you list some of the names that you have been involved with getting into this league? Your contributions.
I bought Rick bought me in, my fault. I bought Ghost in, I bought Webb in.
Right.
Macho taking a little vacation, but I mean that's some of the names.
Okay, you right. So we gonna dive into the meat of this shit. Pause. So you are looked at to be, well, at least in my eyes, one of the more outspoken rebels of Sports Nation. Can you explain to us how that came about or why that came about?
Because I mean I just feel like, in Sports Nation it's like a little clique of people, right?
Right.
I call them dick suckers. That's just my opinion.
Ooh.
They all come together and they all just want to, act like bitches. But I'm an outspoken guy, so I'm not a follower.
Right.
But it got its pros and cons. I'm on the edge every year. My division, I'm always might get kicked, but I like Sports Nation. It's a good league, good competitive league.
So is there like anything in particular that you don't like about how it's being handled or how this ship is being run?
Man, I'm gonna start by saying the commish.
When you say the commish, it's for commish.
Well, I'm gonna start with money. Money, he have his ways. Sometimes he can be cool. Sometimes, he act like a dick. He got female tendencies, man. I don't know if that's growing up in Detroit or what that is, but he got female tendencies.
Okay.
And another thing I don't like is these new rules.
Like?
For one, the trade rule. I mean, I feel like that we getting punished for no reason. You feel what I'm saying?
So you feel like you want to be able to control your team how you want to control your team?
Yeah, that's what makes Madden fun. If I can't control my team, then what the fuck am I playing for?
So what do you say? Well, they say, people trade stupid. Super Bowl winners have the top 5 picks, and they try to avoid that to have super stacked teams.
I mean, in a way, I feel it, but in a way, I don't, because it's not in my power on what other people do. I only can speak for myself. So that one person in the league trade with another, that hurts the whole league. I don't see why.
Oh, okay.
I just don't see it.
So and I've noticed, like, with this league, like you say, this cliquish type of thing, they tend, the powers that be tend to, they want to exile the outspoken people who stand for something, who don't go for the bullshit, who don't sway, and you tend to be on that side. Actually, you were probably the only one who spoke up for me during my time of distress. I want to say I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because you applied pressure. It wasn't just, oh, that's wrong, and people going about their day. You actually applied pressure, so I want to thank you for that.
Believe me.
Do you feel like they should have a vote on a member of our side, I'm gonna say, per se, to get on that panel?
Yeah, I do. I feel like we need a panel for the people, for the users, because you feel me?
Exactly.
It's just getting out of hand, man. It's not Madden anymore. It's kind of like the real NFL. What Roger Goodell say goes, but it's with 4 people. You feel me?
Right.
Shit is crazy to me.
So
It's crazy to me.
it went from mad and now it's turning into wrestling, a whole bunch of fake shit.
Man, this shit is crazy. This shit wicked, man. You
Mm.
got niggas that break the rules all the time, but if they in that committee, they good. But a nigga like you made a mistake and they wanted to make you suffer. You feel me?
Right,
That shit
right.
is crazy.
And so what you saying? You just wanted to be equal across the board, no favoritism, no Illuminati.
Man, put a real user in part of that panel so we can get some structure, man. The Sports Nation falling apart, and then you kicking their ass every goddamn Super Bowl. So you feel me? You making it worse too on a low, but you know I don't hate.
Yeah, and you know when credit is given, you know they like to say you dick riding or get off where dick. You know what I'm saying? But if you agree with them, it's all good.
Yeah, of course.
You know that's what I don't like about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't show credit to nobody or your dick riding or you know you get targeted because you know you on your way out.
Oh, me myself?
Yeah, they waiting on you to fuck up.
Oh, of course, man. Any slip up and I'm out of there. But it's cool though, cause I'm a veteran. You feel me? So at
Right,
the end of the day, they can't do certain shit to me.
right.
You feel me? I got this silver shield that you can't touch. That's why I speak my mind. You feel me?
Well, my
Can't
thing
fuck
is,
with
you
me.
shouldn't even. I mean, you should be able to speak your mind. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Of course,
It
of
shouldn't
course.
be a seniority thing or you part of this, you part of that type of deal. And you had noted problems mainly with money, and and you could do the same
Man,
thing as a different user, but because it's you, you know, it gets looked at as, you know what I mean, just this.
I just want to say this, where
Okay.
take money off commission for a year and watch how better Sports Nation is running. Yeah, it don't have to be me. It don't even have to be you. But put somebody in there that's equal, and Sports Nation would be totally different. Man. Be
And
totally different.
that's how you feeling. Take money out of the equation and everything is cool. Why do you feel that way? What do you think money brings to the table? You don't think he brings nothing good to the table?
I mean, money brings entertainment, which means we all know that he gonna sideline hate. He gonna say bitch shit. He gonna do bitch shit. So you feel me? At the end of the day, it's entertainment. 'Cause at the end of the day, the nigga can win 12 games and get to the playoffs and don't win shit, but gonna blame someone else. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Or take it out on someone else.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
it's just a win-lose situation with money, man. That's why he talking about giving up his position of power because he know what he's doing. You feel me? Look at that shit, bro.
So why
Think
don't you
about that
think
shit.
he's been impeached or why don't you think
Because because at the end of the day, this was Tank's league, and that's Tank's man. So Tank is not gonna allow him to lose his position. Now, if Tank speak up and get money up out of there, then it is what it is. But it ain't gonna happen until Tank speak up. Tank, get that man up out of there, Tank.
so
We don't want him here. He's a user, not a commish, Tank. Listen to me.
So moving forward, do you?
And I
I
fuck with
mean,
Tank. Tank
knowing
man.
knowing that you painted this target on your back and you know what you're up against, do you still plan to speak freely and speak your mind on issues that you don't see fit?
Man, I have to. I have to. Because if I don't, I feel like I'm being soft. I'm not being real.
Okay, now, with that being said, with that, I can't let you off the hook because what do you say to the people, and even I get on your ass about this because you get very disinterested and it seems like depending on winning or losing. So I think that's why your voice gets muffled because it's like, oh well, you
I
gonna
mean,
quit in a year or you gonna quit in
I
two
mean, but
years.
you gotta think like this though. Right now, I think I'm sitting at about 3-7.
Right.
Oh, it's all my fault. You feel me? I'm playing to my competition. I'm an elite player in Sports Nation, man. But I get distracted sometimes. You feel me? I let my personal life get in the way. But I'm good. I'm not going nowhere. I feel
Right.
like they should put me part of the committee, man. I've been here longer than most of these
Do
niggas.
you
You feel
think
me?
you would be fair though? Like, because it's very few who, like, let's put it like this: like, if Ghost did something and Ghost is your man's, but then this next person who you know, what I mean, you don't really care for, like, did the same thing, would you treat it the same? Because not a lot of people can do that, and that's the issue that we're
Shout out to
having now.
Ghost. The Ghost is my man. Shout out to Ghost and them Dolphins. But yeah, I'm a fair person, man. Like you feel me? I just feel like if you break the rules, then you should get some discipline. But the shit that people do, the trait, I mean, the rules that when you break them, what they're doing is out of hand. Like we're suspending players for a year. You feel me?
Yeah.
How the fuck am I? If I lose my best player, that makes me not a contender.
Well, see what happened was no, they wanted to make an example. They did that for me, but then it got changed. Now your player gets suspended for 3 games,
Oh, okay. Because
allegedly.
I had seen some shit with retro earlier. I didn't know. I didn't see
Yeah.
the blueprint or the finalized deal on his ruling. But I mean, I just feel like man, they need to tighten up. Real talk.
As a
Tank.
as a
It's your
whole,
league, baby. Tighten up. As a whole, man. As a whole.
because
Some bullshit.
I mean, me personally, I feel like the reason why Pride they let Pride of Jude in is because no, this is the truth, so I'm gonna say it. The reason why they let Pride of Jude because
They saw.
they have they have opinions, but they don't like they won't go blow for blow
Man,
with
listen,
money.
they're part of that committee, bro. It's a committee. It's a small committee. If I was dick riding, bro, no homo, I probably would be part of that committee. Straight up. You just gotta
Yeah.
be down to do whatever money say or do whatever it needs to be
Well,
done.
no, what I think it is,
Keep it
I wouldn't say I won't go as far as dick riding, but you just can't
okay.
you can't be as bullheaded or believe the same way that like if Money believes something, he will go to the end with it. Like Pride and Jude, like they'll be like, well, I feel this way, but you know what, we're a committee, so let's go with that. Like me, a guy like me or you, we no fuck that. That ain't right. You know what I mean? That's not happening. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I feel you.
saying?
I feel you.
So that I feel like
But let's just say
they
this
want
though.
them kind of people on that panel
Let's just say this. I don't feel like Pride is a bad commission or Jude.
at
I
all.
just feel like Money's fucking up a strong league, and he needs to go at least a season. And if we fall apart and need Money, then I will bite my words on this interview. But until then, I ain't feeling that man, man. They need to get that man up out of there, man. For
Mm,
real. He make niggas want to put hands on him over a video game, man. And that ain't
yeah.
good.
Cause and this is the thing. Like for me, Pride and Jude, like they like you can actually talk to them. You know what I mean? They'll listen to you. They'll try to work something out. Money is just more of I rule this shit. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. This is the rule.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and I'm in a division with the man, so when it comes down to it, you will see little things where he'll say little shit where it's just
Right.
it's just all bullshit, man.
And see where I get upset with you because I be like, yo, DT, I want you to be able to say to compete. I don't want them to have that over you to where say, well, nigga, you weak, you 3-7, shut your ass up.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, sometimes when your personal life gets in the
Yeah,
way, bro,
yeah, I definitely feel that. I definitely
go with
feel
the
that.
flow.
You on your
But
30
just
day,
know
30
this,
night shift. I get it.
of course, it's about to be Christmas. It is what it is. But I ain't quitting.
Right.
I ain't never gonna quit.
Cause that's what they want you to do. They want to exile you, but they want you to exile yourself.
Exactly, but I ain't going nowhere, man. I ain't going nowhere. And let me just say this too to all y'all
Go
Sports
ahead,
Nation
speak,
users,
brother.
fans, everything. Listen, man, it's okay to speak up. You feel me?
Facts.
They can't do nothing to you. You going to be in the league regardless, man. Stop kissing ass, man. That shit ain't real.
And see,
Right up front, we don't tolerate that shit.
this the problem though. People don't speak up until it affects them.
Yeah, yeah, you right.
Oh, that ain't me, so fuck it. I mean, shit, I don't give a fuck. But then when it
I
happens
just
to
want to
them,
say
then
this
it's,
too.
oh, we need to change the, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to say this too for the Sports Nation and people that been there. Man, I feel like in about 2 more years, Rick will make the playoffs, man. Rick will make a playoff appearance, man.
Pump your brakes, buddy.
That's a
Two
power.
more
That's a
Maddens.
bold statement.
Two, are you saying two more
Yeah,
Maddens or two
yeah, two more
seasons?
Madden, two more
So,
Madden, two more
so
Madden.
what? 2019, Rick will make the playoffs.
Rick will make the playoffs, man. Hold me to it.
2019, Rick, do you hear this? Do you hear this, Rick? This man said, not two next seasons. This nigga said 2019, bro. Come
Rick,
on, Rick, you gotta tighten it up, baby.
stay down.
You gotta
Stay down,
tighten
Rick.
it up. You got to, man. That was not a good look.
Yeah, and shout out to the new users, man. Y'all, you know, y'all looking strong. I can't lie.
And I want to get them in it and get their opinion because like with us, like with people who've been here for a while, people will tend to think like, oh, your opinion is jaded because you have past issues with like they won't take your opinion seriously because they will feel like, well, you got something against money.
I mean, I ain't got nothing against money. I just see when you see bullshit, you gotta
You're
address it,
right.
man. And money been showing me nothing but flaws, man. Nothing but flaws.
Yeah,
Wanna leave.
he's been at the helm for a long time, and
But I mean, you know,
it's just
I don't know money on a personal level, but me knowing him from the game, he ain't a good dude. He ain't got good morals and principles, man. And that's not a good person to run your league. If he ain't got morals and
right.
principles, how can he run a stable league? Come on, let's just be real.
Yeah. See, I just feel like they need to get somebody on the people side in there to have a voice, man, to at least have a seat at the table. Because if not, then we don't come to no understanding. We don't come to no
If you
conclusion.
don't get money out of there and change some shit up, man, niggas is gonna be on 2K making my players 3 months early. Trust me. Trust me, man. And I love Sports Nation the league, man.
Yeah, man,
It's a
it
strong
it
competitive
is.
league
It's
and
a
make
dope
me better.
league. It's a dope league.
But you know,
It's just we got to be able to come to the table, users and commission, and see the problem is, and it don't get me wrong, it do be a lot of complaining. I know they do get annoyed with shit, but at the same time, you should be able to block that out and have a conversation and be able to come to some sort of conclusion. But no, it's like, oh, I don't fuck with DT, so fuck what you got to say, fuck your opinion, and I'm just gonna go against whatever you say.
yeah, man. I want to say like a couple weeks ago. I mean, me personally, you know, I might got an aggressive side. I wrote them, and we use Group Me, by the way. I wrote all the commission. Let me sit down, let me talk to y'all, give y'all some opinion. And they blew me off, man. It kind of hurt me. It
Right.
made me feel like, you know, I should be a follower, and that's not what you should be in life. I just want to
Exactly.
sit down and have a conversation. Like when they took you out the league, I had a conversations with all the commission. It went good. You came back, you won a Super Bowl, and then you won another one. You feel me?
Right. So do you okay? Do you think there's anything that you can do better? Because like you say, you come off aggressive, and that can, you know what I mean, make them aggressive
I
towards.
mean, when you put a lion in a cage with sheep, they're gonna turn. So you feel me? Get scared. So all I could do is be me, but if I was on that panel, I would hear everybody out, and you know, you feel me? I would try to help the league as much as I can. I know I wouldn't run it, but you feel me? I
Right.
mean, I don't know what. If all I could say is what I can do if I was on the panel. You feel me?
Right. You feel like it'd be more fair.
We should have a vote. The us as a league should have a vote. It don't gotta be me, but we should pick like
A vote on what though?
fair use. Man, get money the fuck out of the East, man, and put somebody else there, bro. Straight up, money gotta go.
So that you feel like that's the only way to fix the ship?
Where's interview, bro? You gotta go.
Damn.
You become a user. You step down. You resign, and you just be a user. Maybe you don't win a Super Bowl, but it's you got too much power, and you can't handle it because you a sheep. That's all it is. You a sheep in wool clothing, man. You heard it first. You heard it live.
So go ahead. This show. You got the flow.
I just want to make some shout outs, man.
All right.
I just want to shout out everybody from VA. I just want to shout out the Vikings, Bridgewater back. And I just want to let y'all know I will win a Super Bowl this season in this year's Madden.
This year's Madden. Now, I didn't see that coming. You saying you, DT, are going to win a Super Bowl.
In this year's Madden. All I'm gonna tell you is right now it be some little bullshit going on. That's why I ain't making no playoff appearance. My division is kind of hard, to be honest.
Right.
It ain't easy.
Right.
I ain't got no easy division, but it is what it is, man. All I'm gonna say is vote for me for that panel, and let's get money up out of there and make Sports Nation great again.
Y'all heard it here, man. Sports Nation going live. I think I'm gonna make this thing. Hey, Ghost, please. I don't know. I'm gonna make this thing, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. This is we gonna have an outro song, just to let our voice be heard. Maybe if you can't hear us through words, hear us through music, people. Like, subscribe. Sports Nation, the league, great league. We just getting people views. That's it.
Shout out to Sports Nation.
That's
Shout
it.
Out to the Red
You know, these are just people views. Ghost, do you want to say something? Do you have something to say?
No, I just wait to my interview, dog.
All right, okay.
Drop God. I'm signing out.
And we out of here, folks.